Dave, thank you very much. The highly publicized police dog Fano is back with his former handler Rob Sanders tonight.
The Columbia Police Chief fired Officer Sanders in 2011 for allegedly using excessive force against a prisoner. Since then, he's been fighting to get ownership of the canine. The city of Columbia sold Fano to the Clarence, Missouri police chief last month, but the chief tells KOMU-8 News Fano wasn't a good fit, so he sold it to an Ashland police officer. That man, Toalson, happens to be friends with Rob Sanders.
KOMU-8's Dan Kennedy tells us a group representing Columbia police officers say this whole episode was a big waste of your money.
Just imagine I have $10,000 worth of property. I sell it to someone for $1. They turn around and sell it for $1 too. And the last owner just gives it back to you. Well, that's exactly what happened with Fano, and that $10,000 was your money.
Freedom.
Meet Fano, the famed German Shepherd.
That's a good boy.
Fano is back. He's back at home. I could not be more overjoyed. It is quite frankly a miracle for our family to have him back.
For Sanders, Fano is more than just a pet.
You know, getting my partner back, getting basically a family member back, and it's been very moving.
And for the city of Columbia, he came at a hefty price. Facebook fans of Fano reached out to the city, promising more than $10,000 to buy the dog. That's about how much PoliceOne.com says a trained dog costs. CPD refused, citing liability issues for selling a trained police dog to civilians.
But it almost looks as if it was, you know, punitive on the part of the city that they just didn't want Rob to have that dog.
So Fano spent 17 months living in a Cape Girardeau kennel, costing you nearly $8,000. Sanders hoped for a homecoming.
I just, was crossing my fingers and toes and just kept hoping,
And after a year and a half of separation,
18 months and $18,000 later, he's finally back where he belongs. We're very happy about it. I think everybody is.
The expensive ordeal is over.
It was quite an emotional thing to actually have him here on the place.
A reunion with man's best friend. Sanders says his fight isn't over. He currently faces a third-degree assault charge stemming from the alleged incident of excessive force. He also says he plans to try to get his old job back with the Internal Personnel Board. KOMU-8 News reached out to the Columbia Police Department today, but it refused to comment.
Thank you, Dan. A new high school academy may find its home